Yeah, I'm not even playing the song. Screw the song, man. Let's just get started. Let's just get started because this thing has just been on my head. It's just been eating me, and I was like, I will not be able to sleep if I don't talk about this. Because how can we let adults? These are adults, man. They are going to grow up. Well, not grow up. They're already grown up. They're going to be mothers at some point in their lives, man. I cannot sleep until I can talk about this. Hopefully they can watch this video, this rebuttal, this freaking counterattack, because I feel like, man, this is some messed up shit. Where the whips? Let's see the whips are working. Okay, the whips are working. Everything's working. All right, let's just get into it because these are three women that I had on my channel on the weekend. Okay, I brought them on and I wanted to talk to them about the kids with smart devices, and I felt like I had some valid points to discuss, but they just wouldn't even let me speak. That's how messed up this situation was. Okay, first of all,
we watoto endeni mkafanya nini homework tafadhali.
let's just get the kids out of the way because this is this is for the adults, okay? And the adults so that we can be better parents. But something has to be done, man. Okay, let's just get into the freaking video because man, oh man.
The war. I'm waiting for the war.
Oh, you're waiting for the war. Let me give the whips first. War. This was an ambush. This wasn't a war because none of these women, these are adult women, could not freaking wait to listen to someone else without interrupting me. Every freaking statement that I made, every time I'd say something, they would just interrupt and just and they were just talking so that they could be heard. They weren't talking so that they could listen. The worst listeners that I've ever met on the face of this planet. And I had to talk about it. I was like, there's no freaking way I'm going to have that session on Sunday. And I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep Sunday. I couldn't sleep yesterday. I was like, I have to do this session today. So what I did, I'm going to skim through the video quickly. And I've even highlighted the points, the sections in the video that are the important section that I couldn't finish my points. So now that I have the mic, I'm going to go and do it, man. I was thinking of actually making a short video, but yeah, that's going to take too long to edit and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, let me just go live and just do it live. And whoever joins, all good for you. But if not, then it's fine. It's perfect. You guys will watch it later. And I'm going to freaking share this link to this video with the three women because they're getting whips today, man. They're getting whips. Freaking hell, man. This is some messed up shit. Right?
Asim, FYI, she's going to pinch me and hit me as a result of your video.
She's going to pinch you and hit you. Are you kids?
The counterattack.
Okay, so let's go to 101 first. Okay, let's start there. Okay,
as a result of the video you posted.
Since she decided to team up with you, and I'm a very violent person.
I got freaking whips for you guys, man.
Asim, she's punching me right now.
Wait. 455. Okay, let's go to 455. So that let's see, what did she say there?
Okay. Thank you.
You look radiant, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, thank you. I was doing TikTok. Don't mind.
Yes, you were doing TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, freaking hell, man. This is what's going on TikTok. Right? This is what's going on TikTok. Let me show you guys what's going on TikTok. Okay, this is the TikTok that Maureen loves a lot, right? This is your medical doctor on TikTok dancing around and showing you the dance moves, while she's doing surgery. She's there. Okay, she actually lost her license because she was doing some stupid crap. This is the TikTok that we're talking about, right? Look at this other crap. Look at this. This is the TikTok where this is what's going on today. This is the reality of things. This is what Maureen loves. This is what she loves to do. And this is the things that she's doing. Look at this. This is a mom. Look at that in the back. Who's that in the back? Is that a child? Look at this. This is someone's mom. You can watch this, and you can think that this is there's something wrong with their brain or something. This is just mental. Look at this crap. You have like a mental disorder or something, like a mental Look at that. It's just sad, man. And this is basically what what the hell? What the hell? And this is probably her son. So it's men and women. Yeah. Yeah, this is a yeah, so this is basically what this is where Reen's coming from, okay?
The attire.
Oh, you're on
Yeah.
TikTok. So she's doing the attire and all this stuff just for TikTok. TikTok cloud and all that. Freaking, where the whips, man? Where the whips? Get those whips out there, man. Okay? Now, let's skim through to 622. We're getting to the points. All right, 620. Let's see. Okay? Now, at least I have one
just
person on my
make sure
team.
he doesn't.
Sorry.
And wait, how dare you forget that I was on your team? You and I had this conversation against her that day before the.
So remember that point, guys. Remember that very clearly. So, out of the three women, Sab says that she's on my team. Now, let's remember that. Point to note. Okay.
Video.
Don't tell me what to dare or not. Okay. Let's start off with the first point, which is which has been spoken at 1806. All right, let's go to 1806. Let's start it from here. But let me ask you something. You never used a phone when you were doing your assignment in school, right? So the topic when we were talking about it was the kids. When I say kid, I say anyone under 12. That's a child, okay? 13 now, that's preteen. Okay, but even that still, I kind of feel like is a child. Anyone under 12. And when we were kids, under 12, we never had smart devices. We were every piece of information that we wanted to get, we would either read it on something or someone physically told us that information. That's how we got information back then. There's nothing wrong in the way that information is spread, right? So I just asked a simple question, like,
that's because times were different then.
what's
the world
different?
is a
She's talking about times were different then, right? So with that statement, she's making the assumption that every piece of technology that has come into existence today is good, right? Nuclear bombs were invented. Was that also good? Huh? So you see that delusion that she's living in. Oh, but back then it was bad. Was it really bad back then? I mean, back then, we didn't have this. We didn't have your mama here. Huh? Saima? We didn't have your mama doing this back then. What did Huh? Saima. Imagine this is your mom. Just think about that for a second. Imagine her daughter or her son after 20, 30 years when they grow up and this is going to be on the internet. It's on the internet. It's forever. This is a TikTok video. I didn't even have to scroll that far to see this shit. I didn't even have to create an account to see this shit. God damn it. How is this better? You tell me. With the amount of depression that the kids are having today because they're all they're constantly on their freaking devices, constantly looking at their freaking screen. They don't have any social skills whatsoever. They don't have any. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go slowly.
Look at how we turned out. We don't even know how.
Look at how we turned out. Did you hear that? Let me go back. The kid comes to you and says, yes, I need a phone to do my assignment. But let me ask you something. You never used a phone when you were doing your assignment in school, right?
That's because times were different then.
What's
the world
different?
is
Look at how we turned out.
Yeah, I can see how you turned out. This is how you turned out. Reen. This is how you turned out. Huh? This is how you turned out. Okay? Reen, that's you right there.
We don't even know how to create an app.
Actually, yeah, look, there
The
was no
world is
COVID at that
evolving.
time either. There was no COVID too, so.
Okay, forget COVID. God damn it, man. We never used a phone when we were a kid. But look at the kids today that use phones at young ages, acting like they know it all. Now imagine your kid, right? Imagine your child has access to a phone and is Googling information that they have no purpose knowing. So they know all this information. What does that feel? It makes them feel like as if they know more than you, the parent. Okay? When the student knows more than the boss, then the student becomes the boss. Imagine your 9-year-old or 10-year-old child walks up to you and tells you, I think I know more than you, so you don't tell me what to do. And they start overruling you and undermining you and making you feel like you don't know what you're doing. Access to information, just because technology has made it easy for information to be easily spread, doesn't mean that this is positive and good information. Okay, negative information spreads faster, 10 times faster than positive information. Okay, today if I told everyone that I got 1,000 views or whatever, no one gives a shit. Oh, but if tomorrow I made a video about I'm going to be quitting YouTube, you see that video getting clicks like this, man, freaking hell.
Are you crazy? You're fucking paranoid. You are fucking.
All the information that we have on the internet today, I kind of feel personally, look, you know what the thing is, I'm in the freaking space, I'm in the technology space, so I see this every day. The mobile applications that I'm building with companies that I'm building these applications, I understand how much technology, time, effort has gone into building this software to a state where it is almost difficult to let go. It is such an addictive thing. Everything that I build on software, it's made to entice you as it's like it's a product basically. And smartphones and smart devices have become more addictive than drugs. I'm being very honest with you guys. It's more addictive than drugs. I'm not even, man, this is just fucked up. And we know the downsides of addiction. We know too much of a good thing is bad for you anyway. But this isn't even really a good thing. If the way I look at it, it's not. They're talking about, Simon's talking about, okay, fine, we have controlled access. Even they try to convince me towards the end of the video, like, yeah, okay, fine, we can give them controlled access. But controlled, you can't really control it, man. The internet is so big. It's so big that there's so much information out there. It's completely unfathomable that you cannot comprehend how much information is out there. And do we really need all that information, really? And especially when you are a child, you're just developing, your brain isn't even fully developed. You will absorb and worship any piece of information that comes into your in your peripheral, like anything that comes within view, you are just like, oh, what is this? Ooh, it's a shiny thing I like. And Saima is like, yeah, we can just let my 5-year-old use this iPad, maybe just for like 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, your 5-year-old will freaking watch this TikTok video and ask you, hey, mom, how come you're not dancing like this woman? God damn it. Oh, man. Where have we all gone wrong? Oh, man. Okay. So technology has made the spread of information faster, but 9 times out of 10, negative information and depressing information travels faster than good news. So this was at 1927. Let's see what we were saying over here. 9. Let's watch. Wait, hold on. I haven't counteracted the point. I haven't counteracted the point.
All right, go for it. Yeah, tell me.
So I need to just understand, because phones and technology today, the only thing that they're doing right now is making information accessible, isn't it? It's making information easier to access.
That's not strictly true. I mean,
Oh, that's not strictly true. Did you hear that? Did you freaking hear that? All the smart devices, you know how freaking easy it has become. Remember back in the days, if you'd want to watch a movie or something, you'd have to go and download, you'd have to go and buy a DVD, and then you'd come home, and then you'd watch that one movie, and you just have that one DVD, and you'd just watch that one movie. Today, we with the click of a freaking button, we have access to so much movies and content and YouTube and music. We're spoiled for choice. And this woman is saying it's not necessarily true. Where the whips? Where the freaking whips? God damn it.
Phones are how we work nowadays. Phones and technology that you speak
No,
of.
we're not talking about
You know,
work. We're
we're-
talking
we're-
about. And you see how she freaking just switched up the topic. Like, we're talking about kids here, and she's bringing up work. Like, do kids go to work? What work is she talking about?
We're
Work.
set on social media. The only thing that you're considering as far as technology is concerned is social media.
Exactly.
Whereas these gadgets do a lot more.
Yeah. Of course, they do a lot more. Imagine your 9-year-old kid, okay, reads up an article about reproduction on Wikipedia, and then she comes to you and asks you, "Hey, are you circumcised?" How would you feel? How would you feel that your 5-year-old kid has read some article about reproductive organs on Wikipedia? It's not social media, it's Wikipedia, right? Wikipedia is not bad, right? Yeah, so she's come across this article, whatever. Okay, 5-year, 6-year-old, 9-year-old, whatever. And they've read something like that, and they come and ask you, "Hey, I saw some pictures of some a circumcised penis." How would you feel? How would you handle that situation? Imagine, the way I kind of feel. The way I kind of feel like is, I remember back then when we didn't have technology to give us all this information. Our main source of information would come from our parents. Our parents would tell us what we needed to know, and only what we needed to know. But today's kids have access to these devices that can tell them anything. Oh, you're not a boy, you're actually a girl. When you know more than your boss, you become the boss. Similarly, when your kid believes they know more than you, they will undermine you and they will overrule your authority. Imagine your 9-year-old kid coming in and telling you, "Don't freaking tell me what to do." And that is your house. Saima, aren't you going to be a mom tomorrow? I don't know, man. Reen, aren't you going to be a mom tomorrow? What kind of kids are you guys going to raise? Shit, man. Shit. Okay, let's go. Let's keep moving forward. 1946. Let's see here. Here. Okay. Yeah, but this is a child. A child.
And this child needs to start learning and growing with the times. Why do you want to take your child back to the Stone Ages when the world is developing?
Okay. When the world is developing. Look, listen here, okay? Learning and growing with the times. She's talking about learning and growing with the times. That's like I said, the assumption, that is under the assumption that all information and everything, every advancement in technology has been a positive thing, and that our kids need to learn these advancements. They need to learn how to do this. Your kids definitely need to see this. Your kid watches this and then your kid is like, Mommy, how come you're not doing this? I'd rather give my child only specific, curated, filtered, and fact-checked information. That's how I'd bring my child up. If I was to bring my child up, if I had a child, this is how I do it. And that information would only be coming through me, the parent, because I'm supposed to instill trust in this child. I'm supposed to teach this child what is wrong, what is right? And that information needs to come from me. They need to look up to me as a mentor. They need to look up to me as an inspiration. I need to be a role model. But what we're allowing is these devices to be the role models for our kids. We're letting an iPad, an iPhone, and a freaking smart device be the role model for the kid. Here, you're crying. Here, just take an iPad, and you can shut the hell up now. You can watch some Baby Shark. That's exactly what Reen said. And watch a Baby Shark video. Freaking hell, where the whips? God damn it. I'd rather give my child a book. I'd give my child a book, and I'd give my child, those Kindles. A Kindle. It's an ebook, and you can only read books on that thing. I'd rather give my child that. If they really want to read and be up to date with technology, that's what they can read. And that would, the thing with a book is tied to a specific topic, and it won't wander away from that topic. But now when we're saying give the child a smartphone so that they can do the research, they are going to wander away from the topic at hand. You yourself, and as an adult, you pick up your phone to do one thing. The minute you've picked it up and you've seen a notification, you've already been distracted from what exactly you wanted to do on your phone. If it was to send a message to someone, you've gone and checked your email, you've gone and looked at other messages. Oh, someone sent you a picture of a cute puppy. Freaking hell. Imagine you as an adult can't even stick to one thing. Have you ever opened your phone and done only one thing? Like, let's say you had one email to check. You open your phone, you check the email, and you put that phone down. Nah, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. When you pick your device up, you'll have like 5 other notifications. Maybe your water bill hasn't been paid, and someone sent you a picture of a dildo or something. Oh, and then now you're in the group chat, and the group chat has voice notes, and now you need to listen to these voice notes, and then, oh shit, I need to reply to the email. And then next thing you know, TikTok is like sent you a notification where your favorite fan has sent you a new video. So you need to go and watch that now. Oh, and then Chill Out Records is gone live. So let's go and watch that now. Oh man. If you as an adult can't even focus on one thing with your smart device, and you can see how it's wasting your time, imagine a child. And even at that age, at that young, delicate age, that you're giving them a piece of technology that you yourself, you don't even fully freaking comprehend how dangerous this device can be, how addictive this device is. Shit, man. All right, let's move on to 1957. All right, 1957. What was going on over here? Okay, we're still here. All right.
Rapidly.
Yeah, but there's nothing stopping us from giving
What
a
if-
child a book.
Asim,
I'd
Asim,
rather
let
give
me
a
ask
child
you
a book.
question.
Oh, yeah. Here,
Asim, let me ask
here's the question that she wanted to ask me. All right, Reen, let's hear your very important question that you had to ask.
you a question.
Mhm.
Before cars were invented, our ancestors used to live like that, and they used to like ride horses and stuff.
Right.
The
Yes,
thing is, change happens.
Mhm.
Change happened and people invented cars. I'm very sure, like, there was that time people who were against cars, they were like, this thing are demonic, this thing cause accidents, they'll cause people to die.
Mhm.
And so, assuming your dad was one of those people,
Mhm.
and now you're a grown up and you want to buy a car, and your dad is like, no, you must do a horse. What would
Right.
you do?
That's a valid point. Yeah, it makes sense. I get that.
You're
that.
just
but
you're
you
just
see,
denying change.
but
Change
this
is a
child.
must.
No, change.
Whether
I'll give her some whips first.
You know,
She's talking about cars. Kids never used to ride horses first back then, okay? We're talking about kids under 12. Kids under 12, 9, 10 years old. Were they going out there and riding horses? Right? Maybe they were riding ponies, but they weren't riding horses. But you needed to be an adult to ride a car, to drive a car. Sorry, ride. What am I saying? To drive a car, you need to be an adult, okay? Right? I think even here in the UK, you need to be about over 16 to drive a car. So we're talking about kids. Where the freaking hell does the cars and the horses freaking come in? That analogy doesn't even freaking it just blows my mind. It doesn't make any freaking sense. Okay, you need to be an adult to use you need to be an adult to drive a car, but you don't need to be an adult to use a phone. Look at how messed up that is. There's an age of consent to drive a car, but there's no age of consent to use the internet and have a smart device. A smart device, the most addictive, manipulative piece of technology on the planet that steals your time, steals your sleep, steals your social life, makes you depressed and dependent, makes you feel like if you leave it behind, you'll die. But there's no regulation. The government hasn't put an age restriction on it, so that means it's perfectly fine. I mean, alcohol obviously has an age restriction. What if alcohol didn't have an age restriction? Just give it to your kids then, right? Oh, but the government has said you need to be over 21 to drink, right? So They haven't put a restriction on phones, smart devices, technology, internet. I feel like they need to. They have put age restrictions on explicit content. But what is really explicit content today? I mean, look at this. Back then, if you showed me this video 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, this is explicit content back then. Today, this is a normal video. This is just something to make you laugh. Oh, look at the way she's just bouncing that booty. And this is just a normal thing today. Look at this mental case. I'm just shocked to see that. Every time I just watch this, I just feel like I've lost some brain cells. This is a grown woman. This could be someone's grandmother. Uh, 2142. Let's go to 2142. Let's see what's going on here.
That discipline comes into play once again, where your parents demand that you come in and you don't have a choice.
Man,
So
she's on the wall.
Similarly,
No, it still doesn't
Okay,
make any
okay.
sense.
That is not
God damn it. Just keep yelling in. No one even freaking has the ground. No one. It's just, everyone's just talking. Everyone just has to pitch it and say something. Freaking hell, man.
that's a time for you that this is the only time you can use your phone. That is the time you will use it. And
Okay,
these
fine.
are the only
So
times
you're
you can
only
use on
talking
your
about
phone.
restrictions.
You're only
Okay, one second. You're only talking. One sec. There was one point that I wanted to make. I think someone said, let's go to 2221. All right, let's just skip restrictions based on the time. Yeah, you will just give the phone to the kid for a specific time. You're not talking about this kid is on a phone. It starts he or she starts looking at social media. He starts getting glued to the phone in the point that he forgets about exercise and actually physically socializing with other kids and building that skill set.
Once again,
First of
all
all,
that is
soft
about
skills.
parents.
I haven't even freaking finished my point, and there she is just mumbling away. Freaking whips for Simon. The point that I wanted to make over here, right? I was talking about soft skills. Okay. First of all, okay, let me finish this. Let me finish this part before I make my point. Just hear what Reen has to say. Just hear what the hell Reen had to say over here. Check this out. Phone in the point that he forgets about exercise and actually physically socializing with other kids and building that skill set.
Once again,
First of
all
all,
that is
soft
about parents.
skills.
I
Hang on a
exercise
second.
to my
Hang on a
kids
second.
and I'm still
First of all,
surviving.
look at the kids today. Look at kids today. Don't have freaking soft skills. Don't have any soft skills. Have no freaking way of communicating physically with another person.
That is
because
why
they're
we
so-
have extracurricular activities in
That's why we have. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what Reen said? Let me just give her some words. That's why we have extracurricular activities. That just clearly tells me, Reen, you do not understand what soft skills are. Okay? You have no freaking clue what soft skills are. How is extracurricular activities helping with soft skills? These include having difficult conversations, how to listen, how to give and receive feedback, having a confrontation with someone. These are soft skills. Listening, something that you couldn't even do. Huh? God damn it.
school.
Oh man.
You see, but
which
it's not
kids are doing
all-
that
it's-
these
it's-
days? Imagine, and you know the kids today are so antisocial. Like they are not able to communicate, sit in a room with someone face to face, eye to eye, sit down, have a nice, decent conversation, resolve a conflict, come to an agreement, and their emotions are completely uncontrollable because with the content that they're watching, even the content is controlling their emotions because every 5 seconds they'll first see a happy video, then they'll watch something depressing, then they'll watch another happy thing. So their mood swings are just all over the place. They're getting into the teenage years. It's messed up. They're getting all this exposure. So, and they don't physically socialize, they socialize by texting. How can you compare text to physically looking at someone and having a conversation with that person. You can't. It's in, like there's so much information that is lost when you text someone as compared to if you were to physically sit in a room and talk to them. There's body language, there's eye movement, there's all these things that is lost through a text. And then you have to come up with assumptions, and they use emojis to send how they feel. Freaking hell, man. Freaking hell, man.
It's not about the gadgets. It's about your parenting skills. If you can't
I don't know what parenting skills she's talking about. Okay, let's go to 2305. Okay, here we go.
control how much access they have to these devices, then you are not doing a good enough
Dude,
job.
but I understand.
So why are you
but
blaming
but
the
that
gadgets?
access
because
got-
sometimes your kids won't listen to you as well.
That they're
They
kids.
don't.
Kids don't listen. That's where discipline comes into play. You have to discipline your child.
Okay, wait, Sabrina, I don't know why you're supporting Asim in this, because you should actually be on our side.
This one.
Man, Reen, just shut up. Reen, here you go. Reen, this is you, Reen. Reen, don't talk. You were just doing TikTok. This is what you were doing 5 minutes ago. Okay, this is you. Okay, so don't freaking talk so much, man.
Number one, this was really helpful. I mean, before you would like have a child, you're busy with other stuffs, and your child is crying, and you like, will I deal with the child or my stuff? But nowadays, your child cries, you just give them a phone and this baby Shaki, and then you
Mother freaking, did you hear that? When your child cries, you just give it an iPad and there's Baby Shark singing, and yeah, Baby Shark singing. And right in the middle of that song, there's an ad that pops up for dildos. How about that, Reen? How about that? Did you think about that? No, you only think about you having a good time, making your TikTok videos while while your kid is watching Baby Shark with dildo ads. Like this. This is you, Reen. This is you parenting your kids. Oh, man. Okay, one last point, and then I call this a session. There was so many things wrong with this, man. I had written down like 9 points. I wanted to go over the 9 points. These guys just freaking ambushed me, man. This wasn't a war. You know, a war, both parties have like weapons and then they go at each other, and it's equal. But this was 3 against 1, because even Sab, who claims that she never switched sides. I have it over here. So we're gonna hear what she says. Check this out. Okay, all right, let's keep watching.
you're out doing your stuff.
fucked up.
It's
That's
something
the
else.
I do
thing.
not
Why
agree
does
with
your
that.
child need a phone to shut
That is
up?
so
That's
fucked
the
up.
thing.
That
Back
you
in
have
the
failed
day,
as a
when
parent
we were
if you want to
kids
give
and
your
our
kid a
parents
phone.
wanted us to
Wait,
be
Hang on a
occupied.
second,
They
man.
would
Who's
give us
talking
toys,
now?
and we played with those toys. You're not complaining about those toys.
Okay, guys.
Why were we
Those
playing with those
toys had
toys?
nothing to do with
Okay, I
it.
was so close to muting all of them. I was like, shut the fuck up. I was just like, can I press a button that
Because
just,
I am going to the work. If you don't do, you do to other places. Why are you shouting?
why are you shouting? Okay,
Internet
I'm gonna
or
freaking
stupid
mute you
sites.
guys if
That
you won't
was
shut
our
up
time.
and let
That's
me
our
speak
time.
here,
Those
man.
toys got us occupied.
Yo, you guys ain't talking
going
over
to
the
be
host. I'm the
very
host
hot
here.
today.
Fucking hell, man. Okay,
I'm
listen.
on a roll today. I'm gonna take out all my
Nah,
frustrations
you ain't taking
on
out
you,
shit,
Austin.
man. You ain't
Hala,
using
Hala,
whip
Sabrina
spray.
is on our team. Please, assume you're
Guys,
alone.
No,
I'm
no, 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 no.
out. I'm out of
Okay.
here. Bye bye.
I'm gonna freaking mute. But this is just messed up, man. This is just messed up. Okay. Let's see. 24. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're just here. Mute you guys if you won't shut the freaking hell up, man. Okay, listen.
She's whipping me.
Okay, can I first counteract? Can I counteract Reen's freaking statement about the cars and then the phones today? The consequences of the phone and the consequences of the car are more. They're more dangerous than the car. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Look at this. I'm here trying to make a freaking point. And what is Sab and Reen doing in the background? Just look at that. They don't even give a shit about what I'm saying. They're just waiting for their turn to talk. I just went to talk. Freaking hell. Look at this. Just go back. Let me just go back. Just check this out. Freaking statement about the cars. Look at
And
She's
then
not
the
even, look at
phones
them. She's just
today.
smiling and looking at other
The
shit. Consequences of the phone and the consequences of the car they're more dangerous than the car. These are just accidents, and we can counteract the accidents. We're talking about giving a child a phone.
Accidents
You know
may
how
lead to
addictive. Do
fatal
you know how
sometimes,
addictive?
yes.
I haven't even freaking finished my point, and here comes Sam. This is what I was trying to explain, and this is going to be the last point. Then we call this a session. I was trying to explain that the deaths by suicide have surpassed the road accidents. Deaths by road accidents. That was the point that I was coming to. I was talking about what was I saying? I was saying what was the first thing I said? These are just accidents, and we can counteract the accidents. Yes. So the accidents by cars, fine. Yes, they're fatal. Yes, they were in the beginning. They were pretty high, but those reduced over time. I think after 2019, suicides, suicide rates increased and surpassed car fatal accidents. I read multiple articles about this, and that was the point that I was coming to. And what causes the depression? What causes the depression is the social media, the access to all this information that you don't need really. You don't really need all this information. Our brains weren't designed to be overstimulated like this, right? You have pictures of your friends and family on all these platforms showing you the best moments of their lives, making you feel like shit. I left Instagram. I stopped looking at Instagram. I don't even have it on my phone. I stopped using Twitter. Twitter is called X now. Freaking hell. What the hell is that? Okay, that's a different that's a different session for a weekend. And I don't share Twitter videos. I share X videos. Don't go to X videos. That's something else. What was I saying? So you see all this content, right? You're a kid. You watch your friends and other people having such a good time. How does it make you feel deep down inside? You're not socializing as much. You're not going out as much because you're just glued to your screen. You're constantly on your phone. It makes you so addictive that and it makes you lose your sleep. It makes you lose your time. Next thing you know, you've spent like an hour or the whole day freaking scrolling endlessly, mind numbing. And you feel when you're done and you wake up out of that trance, you feel like, what the hell have I accomplished? Nothing. I've been a completely unproductive human being. At the end of the day, you feel depressed. You're like, okay, you know what? The most I can do is maybe just take a shower. And most people, they don't have anyone to turn to, and they end up committing suicide, and the rates have just been increasing. That was the point that I was coming to. But these freaking useless, one last whip, and then we call this a day. So that was my last final point. I had other points, but it's like these guys didn't want to listen. I think at this point I'd given up in the video. I was like, there's no point. There's no way that I can even freaking get through to them. And this was my chance of being like, okay, you know what? I'm going to listen, and I'll make a counter video. One last whip for these good for nothings. Okay, Reen and the likes. One last whip, and call it a session. Bye, guys. This has been fun. Oh man, it's crazy. Anyway, have a fantastic week, guys. I'll talk to you guys on the weekend. Whoever is watching, whoever has joined, and I really do appreciate it, guys. Peace. I'll see you guys on the weekend.